So, good evening. This is Mike. I am Nicole Moore's husband, and it's late at night here at Loveworks headquarters, and I thought that I would make myself a little midnight snack of some popcorn, and I thought, why not share it with you ladies? The way to a man's heart is really through his stomach. You want to stay in, you want to watch a movie. I think that he'd be very impressed if you presented him with this lovely homemade popcorn. The first thing I want to say about microwave popcorn is don't do it. There are so many chemicals in those bags, and it's so simple. I mean, this is really about how to really make this convenient for you, and it's going to be really impressive that you offer this to him. And I think he's really going to feel like you're giving him a lot of love by giving him this beautiful, simple, easy, classic midnight snack or movie treat. So there are really simple ingredients here. The first one is organic popcorn. Make sure that it's organic. Go that extra step. Get the organic popcorn. Next, we've got avocado oil. Now, you can really use any oil. Beware of olive oil. If you cook that on too hot of a temperature, it becomes carcinogenic. So I might avoid doing the olive oil. Of course, we've got nice organic pink sea salt. We've got to use the best kind of butter. I really love this. This is Kerrygold Irish butter. This is the best butter. So the first thing that we're gonna do, when you're using your stove at home, use that one burner that you're really comfortable with, that you know the heat that you're getting. So this is on my stove. I'm just gonna turn this to, this is medium-high heat. This is where I'm putting it on mine. We're gonna pour some of this avocado oil, and we're just gonna coat the bottom of the pan. That's all we're gonna do. It's very simple. You see that? That's not too much. And I like the size of this pan because it really is long, cylindrical. This is the way to do it. And now I'm gonna take my organic popcorn, and all I'm gonna do as this is heating up is I'm gonna put two little kernels in here. You want to wait for both of those kernels to pop. I'm going to cover the lid. Now these little guys are heating up in there. There's so few steps to this. It's ridiculously easy, and it's so fun. I think that this is something that you can even share with him. You know, you teach him how to cook something like this, he can cook it for you. What could be better? Now this oil is heating up, and this is all going to happen really fast. And again, look at this pot that I'm using. I encourage you to make this with whatever you have. And sometimes some people like to make the popcorn with a really broad, shallow pan. I like to use this one because it fills up really nicely, and this is like a good serving size for two people. This is like perfect for date size. This oil is still heating up. If you're using like an electric stove, you gotta make sure medium high. Don't make it too hot. Don't boil it. Don't hit it with all the heat that it's got. Be gentle with it, right? So now my corn has popped. Now I'm ready for the next step, and I'm gonna be dumping all of these kernels. And watch how this is done. Very thin layer of oil. Okay? And all we wanna do, again, coat the pan. You don't want to have a single layer of those kernels in there, right there. As that nice single layer is going, I'm going to cover this back up. And I'm going to move this. I'm going to get that rhythm. Make sure that everybody's moving back and forth a little bit. I'm moving this on a diagonal angle here. And now you can see the kernels are starting to pop. Now the dance is happening. As I'm watching this, I'm waiting for that first level to be covered up totally by the popping corn. There's that popping corn coming all up. And now I see it's in that layer, and now I'm just gonna crack that open. Just to let the steam out. there's going to be too much moisture in the popcorn. And while that's happening, I'm going to melt the butter. How complicated is melting butter? Not at all. But we underthink it. We underthink melting butter. So now this is finishing up, step at a time. And while everything is wrapping up here, I'm going to just shake it over the fire, over the heat. Now I'm just shaking it about here just to get the last of those crumbs out. This is going to be perfect. Now, got some butter here. Just get a nice close-up of that. Now, this is like 2 healthy dabs, but you be the judge. And you know what? I can't say enough about this. Go big or go home with the butter. When you're doing the popcorn at home, this isn't about dieting. This is about indulgence. How we used to say it in my family, butter is love. It is. I mean, it's the best ingredient. You want to inspire love with your man? Don't chintz on the butter. This is very important. Now, this is how you melt butter. You watching? Here we go. So less hot, closer to low if you're in a hurry, which sometimes we are when we're snacky, but don't go any higher than that. Now watch the butters here. See this? If you hear butter popping, it's too late. So now I'm turning off the heat. Right there. I'm allowing this nice slow process. And you'll see this yourself when you do it at home. You're going to see all those lovely fat molecules build up. If you heat up butter too quickly and you hear the bubbling, it's going to burn off a lot of that fat, those good fat molecules, and you're going to lose the flavor, and you're going to lose something. You're going to lose the magic is what you're going to lose. So it's very important that you just allow this process to be slow. These beautiful fat molecules. Now, we're going to serve this popcorn. Buy something like this. This is a great investment. I think we got this at Target. It was $3. If not, something that is similar, cylindrical, deep, a little narrower, not a wide bowl. The first thing I'm going to do, I'll pour a little bit in here. Not all of it. So that's how much is in there. I'm going to start with that. And then, here's my salt. The butter. I'm going to take a big spoon. Ultimately, maybe got a teaspoon of butter at a time. Maybe a little bit more. And you're going to do it layer by layer here. Take your time. I stir. And then I do the next layer. Another layer. And I'm going to do it 3 times. Salt, and then the butter. A loving spoonful of butter. Yeah, beautiful. And then we stir again. And then our final layer, up to about an inch off the top. And we're making sure, as best as we can, that no kernels make their way in there. I don't have a lot of kernels in my popped corn, and you won't either if you do it right. Our final layer of butter. One more glance at that. All those lovely fat molecules in there. There we go. Now, we'll mix this all up. And let's see how this tastes. That's good. But because it's me, and because at this point I'm an expert in self-love, I'm gonna put some more butter in there. This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna relax and watch a movie and eat this. 5 loving spoonfuls of butter and salt in this nice container. This is really impressive. And this tastes about 1,000,000 times better than what you're gonna eat at any movie theater. This is so fresh. This is organic. So you'll taste the difference, and your man will taste the difference too. I hope you found this very informative. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna enjoy this popcorn.